Hi, hello, everybody. So, here we are for another video of feminine styling, and today we're talking about the misconceptions about feminine styling and dressing femininely. My name is Queen Soheir. Welcome to this YouTube channel, and thank you for everybody who subscribed so far. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I am in a mission this year to hit the target of getting at least 10,000 subscribers this year by the end of this year. So before I dive into this, I just wanted to really ask you, please help me reach this goal of getting to the 10,000 subscribers this year. I know a lot of us out there at the beginning of this year, we just set targets and what's called new resolutions and things like that. And I literally have my board right there on top of my head. And one of them is to get 10,000 YouTube subscribers. And I have so many others, but because of the situation, the lockdowns, the coronavirus, and stuff like that, most of them are not even closely remotely approachable to reach, basically. So I just wanted to just stick to one goal for this year, is to reach 10,000 subscribers. So please help me, please. I would be so grateful to you. And it's not just a one-way street. What I want to ask you to is to go in the comment and give me one of your resolution for 2020 and let me know how I personally can help you reach your goal. So if you subscribe in my channel, leave the comment and let me know what is your goal and how I can personally help you reach that goal. And if I can help, I definitely will. And with no further ado, let's jump in. The subject of today is the misconceptions of dressing femininely. And right, so for you, those who don't know, I am a personal stylist and I focus on feminine style. So I do dress men and women, but my specialty is feminine styling. So today we're talking about the major misconceptions. So every time that I talk about dressing more feminine, or more elegant, modest, which are very close to dressing femininely. To me, they really are close to each other's. Uh, People meet me with like ideas, like you know. Misconceptions, and I'm always saying no. It doesn't have to be that way. So before I dive in, I want to send this link, as I usually do, to my Facebook group right here, and then I'm gonna dive into it. So I'm just gonna join me live now, right here. First done. So if you're not in my feminine dress code lounge Facebook group, you should. Right now it's free to join in. I don't know for how long I'm going to leave that for free. If you don't know yet, I'm opening my Patreon this month, and I'm going to be like doing many Q&A live and answering your questions, as well as talking about a whole lot of stuff related to feminine style, personal style, how to create your own signature style, and why it's so important to dress up every day for yourself and show your personality through your style, and how this helps you succeed in other areas of your life. So number one misconception that I hear all the time with my clients or people around is that when I'm talking about dressing more femininely, first of all, people don't really know. There are literally people who don't really understand what that means. So it's very simple. It's just dressing in a way that enhances your features as a woman. And I'm not talking about, showing your features as a woman. I really am talking about a style dressing that really complement your features as a woman. So as I mentioned earlier, I mentioned the word modest and elegant and feminine. To me, they really go hand in hand. There is no one without the other. It is dressing in a way that respects your beliefs, whether you're religious or not, and it's a way that truly respects your body, to me, and keep the things that you don't want to share and show to everybody else for yourself. So that is what I mean by dressing more femininely. And obviously dressing in a way that where people are looking at you, they know straight away that you're a woman. So there is no misconception, there is no mistake made or stuff like that, right? It's very, very simple. Number two is that I'm looking down because I have my list. I don't want to forget anything. Right. The second thing I hear all the time is that, oh, I don't have the time to dress up. Like, people think that dressing femininely means dressing up all the time. It is not true. It is not true whatsoever. You can dress in a very laid back and comfortable, that is another point for later, but very laid back way and still look feminine. So before I go and dive in deeply into this, I just wanted to remind you that if you haven't watched my previous video, go ahead and watch it after this one, because this is where I say, right now we are talking about getting dressed femininely, but what makes you feminine is first and foremost an energy. It's your mindset, is how you behave, how you talk, and how you treat yourself. This is what feminine is. Fashion goes on the top layer, and this is to complement your personality, your energy inside of you, your feminine energy. So before I get anybody telling me in the comments, just as a reminder or another misconception, feminine is first of all an energy within, and then the dressing comes after. So I'm talking about dressing up right now. And no, you don't have to dress up. Like, for example, me right now, I'm dressed up. I don't, I really don't consider this as dressed up. To me, this is my style, because I made it my style. I love dressing this way. But when I go outside and meet people, I'm always met with the same comments, is like, whoa, you dressed up. And I'm like, no, I don't have anything dressed downer than this in my wardrobe, because I made it a standard for me to be dressed. This to me is being dressed. So for some people, it's gonna be dressed up, but if you put it in your head that being presentable is being dressed and presentable, everybody has their own standard and level of what presentable means. To me, this is presentable. So that there, for some people, as I said, this will be considered as dressed up. I don't consider that at all whatsoever. So being dressed or dressed up, right? It really is how you interpret that. I am wearing this, for example. This is from Femco. This is a dress, latest drop for the fall collection. It's very comfortable, and to me, like, the material is very light, right? And you can find clothes like that in your closet right now. I bet you that if I go in your closet, I would find clothes very close looking to this. And if not, you can definitely get that in a whole lot of shops out there that are still open, or online. Thanks God for the internet. And yes, dressed up, really, as I said, is just an idea. So you can definitely be dressed in a very comfortable and laid back way. What I mean by that is that a t-shirt and a skirt together, or very simple dress, can just be feminine. You can always also wear a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and a tank top, or a blouse, shirt, heels. That is feminine, and it doesn't have to be dressed up in a way that you wear your most beautiful, precious, or dressed up clothing. You can be dressed down and still be dressed feminine. The trick in here is really to find clothes that complement your body, and playing with the color palette that are more softer, right? So that is one of the trick right there. And if you want much more of this type of tricks, As I said, subscribe in this channel, please, and give me a like. Please like this this video, because that helped my channel grow bigger, and that motivates me to come back every week to provide more tips for you. And not only that, there is my Patreon Feminine Style prep that is just going to be all about that, and in very, very, very detailed steps, and very fun, easy to do way. The next one that I hear all the time is that you have to be dressed in a girly way. You have to be wearing pink all the time. And I hear women saying, "Oh, pink doesn't suit me. I cannot pull a pink on me, right?" And I'm like, okay, no, yes, I do love pink. And if you haven't noticed, yeah, pink is everywhere in my world because I love pink. But you do not have to be a pink girl, a pink person in order to look and dress feminine. There are unlimited colors in the color spectrums that you can wear literally and still look feminine. Obviously, pink has been associated with women for a very long time. It's not forever, just to let you know, just going back in history, years and years and centuries. History, not Siri. My phone.
Here are matches for years history.
This is funny. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. So in history, going back in history, pink, just in case you didn't know, pink used to be the color for boys and blue used to be the color for girls. Yes, I know a lot of people don't know about this stuff, but I'm the type of person who love to know about, historical facts and funny facts like that. And so, yes, pink, wearing pink and being feminine, white, cream, baby blue, soft green, soft orange, soft anything, soft red, warm red like this one, black, all these color, blue, navy blue, baby blue. I said baby blue already, but lighter blue in the color spectrum. Like literally every color can be seen as feminine, as long as you really go into the softer, the paler version of the color itself. And I know I mentioned black, which is not pale or whatever whatsoever, but it can still look very feminine wearing black if it's like a fitted dress, if it's something that really enhances your body shape and that really fits you well. Then you can definitely put it off and still look feminine and super classy. I don't wear black anymore, personally speaking, because I used to wear black a whole lot in whenever I was younger, and I just got like, I feel like I've worn my fair share of black for the rest of my life. Now I'm more like into the cream. I love cream. I really love cream. Like nude colors and this red, warm red. I love it so much. Like this type of red, it's like in the between of red and purple-ish. Yeah, so all of these color, white, golden, and stuff like that, soft colors are really, really feminine. And it's all about knowing what colors fits your skin tone. And if you don't know this, then you can definitely go down below this video and download my style guide, where I walk you step by step on how to understand your skin tone and what colors are available to you. Right now, this style guide is free. I literally am about to remove it, so it's just a matter of days before I remove it to be available for free. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like putting it in the feminine style prep, and I'm gonna be charging for it because I have received so many emails, reply, and stuff like that from people who downloaded the style guide before and were like telling me, this is bomb, this is really good, you should be charging for it. And I'm like, Yeah, I might do that. So definitely go down in the description and get the style guides. It's free right now, but it won't be forever. Right, girly. What girly means exactly? Oh, I'm not very girly and I don't wear dresses, which is like I think one of the next point is wearing dresses all the time. No, you don't have to wear dresses all the time or skirts or show your legs in order to dress femininely. You can wear a really pretty pair of trousers, a really hot looking pair of jeans, and still put it off and look feminine. And again, I go back to what I'm saying is that feminine isn't a lure, it's an energy, is what comes in from within, inside of you out, right? And so if you still have that energy, demeanor that is feminine, the rest will look feminine too, because it's whatever radiates out of you, right? Literally. But then, then, if, like me, for example, you still have tendencies to uh, go back more in your masculine energy as soon as you dress a certain way. For me, I know that if I am wearing a very business attire, or if I'm wearing a pair of jeans, if I'm wearing like jean clothes or stuff like that, stuff that are like generally regarded as masculine, a blazer or stuff like that, I have my natural masculine energy that kicks in, and I don't really like this anymore, so I really make a point and stress this out over myself to stay in my feminine, and dressing in a feminine way and wearing dresses literally just is a mental trigger, reminds me you're a woman, act like a woman, don't be in your masculine energy. If you don't know why I'm this way, it's explained in the previous video, and I'm off to something else right now. Next point, uncomfortable, dress uncomfortably. So, a lot of clothing out there that you can find are definitely uncomfortable for women. I get that, definitely get that. It doesn't mean that you have to be dressed uncomfortably. So, if you are not confident into what you are wearing, there is nothing in hell or heaven that will make you look feminine or make you look good as long as you don't feel comfortable wearing it. And so the number one thing is to understand what you are comfortable wearing, but still challenge yourself to spread out and enlarge your zone of comfort and into what you can wear. I keep hearing women all the time in my styling clientele and stuff like that saying, "Oh, I can't pull it off. I cannot wear a dress. I don't like my legs. I don't like showing my arms. I don't like blah, blah, blah. I don't like the way that my body looks. I don't feel blah, blah, blah." So, yes, a whole lot of stuff with uncomfortable. You feel uncomfortable not just because the clothes are comfortable, although there are clothes that are uncomfortable, but you feel uncomfortable because you don't feel confident into wearing this stuff. And so understanding the difference is that, is this piece of clothes uncomfortable, right? Is it too tight? I don't like how I feel, my body feels inside, such as like literally how I feel, my skin and stuff like that. Or is it, I don't like how I feel here when I see myself looking like this and just like that, it doesn't look like me. And a lot of us really, and it is the truth, is that we pair the way that we dress, the way that we look, with our identity, like directly, this is me, this is not me, right? And so when you are going through the journey or the transformation to be more feminine, especially if, like me, you used to be a tomboy, especially if you used to be like this and you start wearing stuff that are more girly, feminine, elegant, modest, and stuff like that. This is a journey. It's a transformation, and it starts here first and foremost. And I will piggyback again to my last video because I talk a whole lot about mindset and feminine mindset. And so, yes, you can definitely wear stuff that are comfortable and where you actually grow. Like you will never, if you don't feel comfortable at the beginning, like confident, the confidence grows by doing the things. This is very powerful. The confidence, the self-confidence into something grows into by doing the things. So if you want to grow self-confidence into walking in heels, for example, wearing a dress, showing your legs or stuff like that, is the more you're going to be doing it. Yes, at the beginning it's going to feel weird. Absolutely. Yes, at the beginning it will feel weird and you're gonna be like, oh, this is not me, I don't feel good, nah, nah, nah. But if you get past this resistance, the more you do it, the more you're gonna grow the self confidence to do this, and the more you're gonna feel the self love when you are doing this stuff, because you know that this is part of your growth. You're changing, you're becoming more of yourself, more of a woman, and you are understanding that yes, you can definitely pull off dresses, heels, and totally nail it, kill it, and own it 100%. And that's gonna make you feel good about yourself. That's gonna make you feel confident. Right. So, whenever I present myself to anybody, I say that I'm a personal stylist and I help women dressing femininely and feel good about it. Feel good about it, it means feel confident about it. And I'm all about confidence, self confidence. It doesn't mean that you have to look a certain way. It's not about like body confidence. It really is about understanding who you are, who you want to be that person that you want to be, and feel confident into showing up that way. And I do this through your dress codes, right? This is why it's called feminine dress codes, and what you wear and stuff like that. So, right, the next thing, and I think this one is one of the biggest that people talk about, is that, especially women, that we tend to think that dressing feminine is hiding or suppressing our personalities. That you always have to be the good girl, the smiling girl, yes, and being used and mistreated by people and stuff like that. No. I can go on and on and on about all the things on how people really think that what feminine is like, like sit down, smile, be pretty, shut up, don't say anything, don't give your opinion, nobody asked you or anything like that. It isn't that whatsoever. And so it is also transcended into your style and how people think that when you are dressed femininely you cannot really show your personality. This to me is a big misconception. To stay polite in here, you absolutely should and can create a style that shows your personality. That's why I have this style guide, and that's why the term personal style, signature personal style, signature. Why signature? Because your signature, every single human on earth, when we are signing a contract, we have a signature that is proper to us. Our fingerprint is our signature sometimes because it's proper to us. Your style, your signature style, is proper to you, and you can definitely create it in a very simple way. And yes, you can show your strong personality and still have that signature style that is feminine. And that is very, very important to understand, is that feminine doesn't mean that you don't have a personality, doesn't mean that you don't have an opinion, or that you're not allowed to have an opinion, that you're not allowed to stand out, that you're not allowed to be a leader. Absolutely not. You can definitely dress in a way that is feminine again and that shows your personality. It just really depends on who you are, what color palette fits your skin tone. Again, I go back to this: what body type you have right now, and how you can enhance this body type to look to look better, to really show without showing anything, right? It really is how you choose the structure of your clothing. I go very much in details in about that inside the style guide. For those who don't know, I have a background in fashion designing. As a matter of fact, femcodes.com is my business, and I do design most of the stuff that I sell in there. I can go into very deep details because I don't only do styling. I know how the dress and the clothing are constructed, and how to design stuff to make your body, any body type, look thebomb.com, right? So this is what I do, and that's why I really urge you to download the style guide or to join Feminine Style Prep. It's a monthly membership, and I would love to have you there. Of course, please remember to subscribe to this channel. As I said, I am trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And that's it for me today. If I have forgotten anything, that's probably gonna be dropped in the next video that I'm gonna be doing. Please leave me a comment if that was helpful. Thumbs up for this video and subscribe. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching until right now. Have a beautiful, blessed day, honey. Bye.